Hello again. I'm just doing another unboxing here. I've got two. I got one from Aquarium Co-Op and another from another seller. I didn't really have much to do talk about last week. I was actually kind of busy entertaining guests. A couple of our friends were affected badly by the bomb cyclone that hit Seattle last week, and so they'd gone without power for almost a week, and they spent time at our place so they could at least have a warm place to stay and also have access to a hot shower. So yeah, I didn't have much time to go into the fish room and do anything and record stuff, but I am back this week, and so for now I just have these things to unbox. So we're gonna do the Aquarium Co-op one first. I actually received these boxes last night, but I didn't have a chance to I can show this here, but you'll see it blocked, but I didn't have a chance to open them last night because as they had just been delivered, I was on my way out to with my partner to see the second Gladiator movie, so we didn't get back till late, and by then it was too dark and I didn't really feel like filming anything, so I waited until tomorrow to get to these. Hopefully everything's still fine. I got a little clown killifish sticker. I think I already have this one. Packing list. Paper. Looks like everything's in the... I ordered some plants and some miscellaneous supplies. I kind of regret not getting one of their new foods for baby fish, but that's what, you know, local fish shops are for. I got some Wonder Shell because I've been in bad need of minerals for my smaller nano tanks. Just additional inflow sponge pre-filter. I got their new weighted air stones. I've been a big fan of their Zis air stones, the ones with the black ones with the little felt filter thingy in the middle. I love those because I could adjust them, and also the bubbles are very fine, so I'm pretty interested to see how these work. Maybe I'll do a separate video review of these. Got a gang valve. Can never have too many gang valves, especially as my fish room grows. But the main event is here in this insulation bag. I got several new plants. I got a lot of new plants that I've not cared for before. Like, for example, this one's a Cryptocorin tropica. Let's see how. I'll take these all out of the bag first. This insulation. Cryptocorin tropica. We got a Cryptocorin Wendy Tie green. We've got a corkscrew Velocinaria. Having trouble growing Velocinaria, and I hope this one doesn't fail me. I know Velocinaria typically grows like a weed, but for some reason I'm just struggling to get it to grow. And lastly, we got Cryptocorin spiralis, so we got two spirally looking plants. I got another line. I think I have another liner already, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these in the long run. I think I'm gonna put these in the 40 gallon with the puffer fish so I could get the eradicate any hitchhiker snails that have been on it. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. I'm gonna just put them in there for a few weeks before I put them in their permanent homes. And we'll get to that in a moment, but that was box number 1. Now box number 2. This is from Garage Aquatics 2023. You may know him as Ron. I just bought a few plants off of his eBay store because, why not? I've been enjoying his videos, so might as well show some support. I just got just a few basic plants. I wrapped them pretty well. And these aren't very fragile plants, they're pretty hardy, so we've got some guppy grass. I think some of it has melted back, but guppy grass grows like a weed, so I wouldn't be surprised if this, even though most of it will bounce back, most of it will melt, it'll bounce back. And the other one is hornwort. I do have hornwort, but the hornwort in my pond is very, it's like infested with hair algae, and I didn't want to introduce that into my aquarium, so I bought some hornwort from Ron, so I would have a fresh, sterile sample that's not infested with algae to populate in my indoor aquariums. So yeah, we'll get all these unbagged, and all of them, all 6 of these plants are going in the 40-gallon with the Amazon puffer so that he can help get rid of any snail hitchhikers on them before I add them to their permanent homes. Alright, here's the 40-gallon. I really need to get rid of some of the duckweed in here, but I'll save that for another time. For now, I'm just gonna unbag all of these and put them in the 40-gallon. So, the first one we got is the corkscrew Vallisneria. I'm interested to see what this looks like in real life. I guess I don't need the scissors for that one. Hold on while I adjust the camera stand. I'm still getting used to this thing. It's a stand that it attaches around my neck, so I'm able to film while both my hands are free. I'd like to thank an anonymous donor who purchased this off of my wish list. So thank you, whoever you are. If you want, you can let me know who you are, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video or so. Okay, so this is the valve. It's definitely going to melt back a bit, and I think I'm going to do the thing that Corey is often advised with his plants, in that when you receive them, you put a root tab in there to help them recover faster. So give me a moment while I grab those root tabs. Alright, got the root tabs, so get this open. Oops. And realize that the lid wasn't hinged. And I'm just gonna stick one here in the pot where the rock wool is. So I'm gonna put it in the roots of the valve there, and that'll help the valve recover faster from its travels. So that goes in there. And then I'm going to put that down here. Look at it go. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to check back on these in a few days. See, make sure that they're all healthy. Alright, so I got our second one here. This is the Cryptocorin tropica. I've just been tearing these plant bags. I guess I could save them, but they're kind of, I don't know, cumbersome to work with. But this is huge. Wow. Look at all these leaves. Yeah, you got one casualty, but that's fine. That's crazy, and I hope these bounce back, because these are gorgeous. I'm sure they would have been they would have done better if I had opened them yesterday versus today. But what can you do? Okay, so I don't want to stick my hand in there because my hand is wet, so I don't want to get these wet. So I'm just gonna dump out a few. All right, and root tab go in there. Where am I gonna put this root tab? Ooh. And these root tabs get sticky too. And the gelatin cap that holds it together doesn't last very long. If you've used these types of root tabs before, you probably know what I mean. They just kind of get gooey after a while. If you have like loaches or corduroys, sometimes they'll like dig them up. But hopefully that didn't harm it too much, squeezing that in there. Alright, that goes in here. Look at it go. And again, I'm just throwing them in here for now as their temporary holding while the pest snails do their thing. They leave the plants and explore the rest of the tank, and then my puffer eats them up, and any seeds that are laid on the plants have time to hatch, and then my puffer will eat those snails once they're big enough. And so our next one is the Cryptocoryne spiralis. Looking pretty healthy. This one looks like it's going to melt back quite a bit before it comes back, but that's fine. That's why we got the root tab. So I'm going to put another root tab in there just to give it some food while it recovers from shipping and from the shock of being in a new water environment. So that's plant number 3 goes down. Ooh, no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I'll fix that later with the tongs. And the last one is last of the co-op plants. We got the Cryptocoryne windy dye green. No, I've already have like the other Cryptocorynes. I don't remember what they're called. I am bad with plant names, but you can see a bit of it there engulfed in the Java moss. And there's one here in the Medaka tank. And they're pretty tiny. I wanted to see what the bigger ones looked like. So we got the Wenditai green. It looks very similar to the Tropica. It's a little smaller, but I love the pointed leaves on these. So we're gonna put another root tab in there. Let's stick that down in the roots, if it'll let me. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage space in the middle of filming, so I took a moment to unload all recorded videos so far. And so there was more space for more video. But yeah, I dropped the last Cryptocoryne in here. So all 4 Aquarium Co-op plants are in here now. They're gonna sit here for a few weeks, get rid of the snails that are on them and any snails that are still needing to hatch, get those out. Make sure they're fully quarantined before I put them in with their permanent locations. So there's that. Now we got the plants from Garage Aquatics. So this is the guppy grass. I used to have guppy grass for a while, and then I got rid of it when we moved. Didn't have it for a few years, and now I have it again. This stuff grows fast, and some of this stuff looks melted, but I am pretty sure that's not going to be a problem. And all of this is just going to bounce back, and then there'll be lots and lots of guppy grass. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the guppy grass, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll start selling them online too. There we go. Put all the guppy grass in there. I'm gonna put some. Yeah, let's put the rest of it in here as well. Guppy grass is sort of like the non-floating duckweed. That's how fast and how invasive it can get pretty quickly. Alright, put all the guppy grass in there. And the other plant from Garage Aquatics is the hornwort. So let's get that open. And these look great. The guppy grass looks great too. Now that I see it in the water, it doesn't look bad. It looks healthy. And this is definitely healthy. And this stuff is gonna go in my breeding tanks once they're eradicated of snails. Ron, I don't know if you grew these in snail infested tanks, but I'm just gonna quarantine them for a few weeks in my puffer tank just in case, as I do that with all my plants. Every new plant that I get. Like, for example, these plants here, we got the Pogostemon. This has been here for a few weeks. This water sprite's also been here for a few weeks, and so I think they're about ready to be taken out and put somewhere else. But I'm gonna leave them there for maybe another week or two, just in case, because you never know. Maybe snails had just laid eggs on them and they're still unhatched, and so I just want to make sure that each plant is completely 100% free of snails before I put them anywhere, because I love snails. I keep snails. I have a tub here full of bladder snails. You see them eating a thing of cabbage, but I don't want them in all my tanks, so I'm doing my best to quarantine all of these plants. You got my Amazon puffer in the back over there. He's going to be in charge of making sure that these plants are snail free by the time I'm ready to plant them somewhere else. Not much else going on besides that. I guess you could take a look at the breeding tank for Pygmy Cory, which is my current breeding project. You can see that there's babies already. There's one over there. If you can focus, see it. Let's see if we can get this focused. Oh, a little, but there's babies everywhere. They are everywhere. I'd love to see them all together in a group so I can take a good group photo to submit to my local Breeders Awards club thing. Maybe when they're a little bigger and they start schooling around. Let's see if we can find another one. There's another one over there. Yeah, they're kind of hard to see because right now they're freshly hatched, and so they blend in with all the mulm in here. I've decided not to do any vacuuming in here. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do a water change without sucking up any of the babies. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, there's I counted about 10 so far. There's definitely more than 10. The 10 are the ones that are currently out and about, and there's usually 10% more or so that are hiding. Here, we got another one here. Yep, that's a baby pygmy Corridora. They're really cute. And they grow super fast. Like, they'll be full grown in like a week or two. That's how fast these guys grow. And I'm on my way to my goal to breeding 100 of these guys. I'm excited. Medaka breeding tanks. Not much going on here. I haven't really raised the temperature or anything, so I don't think they're really breeding right now. I kind of want to focus on the Corridoras for a bit before I get back to breeding these guys. With the blue jellies are doing fine. There were a few die-offs, not too many. I counted at least 6 that are still surviving. And where can I find them? There's one over here. Sorry, there's like all this that fungus on the tank wall. It's a harmless fungus, but it looks creepy. Yeah, there's one blue jelly over there. But yeah, this thing's got this weird veiny fungus thing that eats all the other bacteria. They're actually pretty healthy to have in your tank. They eat up all the scum. They kind of feast on the algae too. I don't know what happened to sprout these. Assuming something from the blue jellies did it, but yeah, they're kind of cool to look at too. They'll move across the glass throughout the day and do their thing, eating up all the other bacteria. They're pretty neat to watch. Yeah, not much. I guess I'll have more to update later this week, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check the video description for my drone wish list. I'm currently working two freelance jobs, but I'm still severely underpaid because they're only part-time and there's only so much work I can do, and not enough to make a living, unfortunately. So anything helps. Even just sharing these videos with your friends, liking, subscribing, and all that all helps a lot too. But Thanksgiving is this week, so if you celebrate that, hope you have a great time, safe travels. Hope your family isn't too irritating. Eat lots of food. Enjoy the game, or whatever they do on Thanksgiving, and hope you have a great rest of the week and a great holiday weekend. Take care.